Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. News and views on the news, another message to preach and teach. And this is going to be a crazy one, is because it's going over on the other side of the fence. And I'll explain that in a minute. All right. One, y'all know that I am for the rights of brothers to be men. Y'all know that the things that we're seeing is people diminishing men from making man choices to do what's best for their life and the community and the family that the Most High has given them charge over. We see that we live in a society, especially in the United States or any Western civilization, where there is an onslaught on the black male, Afro-Indigenous male, or Aboriginal male, all right, in all Western cultures. All right. It is the onslaught is on us to give up who we are and who the Most High say that we are to be. In other words, what is desired is for us to give up our identity and accept the Caucasian identity as our own, with the understanding that we will never reach the Caucasian identity because we're not Caucasian. But it's never been about reaching their identity. It is about eliminating ours totally. So, what happens when the guy goes on the Today Show? Problem ensues. Not from the Today Show. Because I might have to put it up again. There's a reason they have a non-football player next to Kelly Ripa. Ripa. Okay. Remember the last incident. So Kelly had no problem with what the guy said. Here's the problem. People are trying to call him racist at what he said. We'll get into that in a minute. But let me greet everybody real quick. Havorten Hardu Gudag Ola Oi to the Bang Vasas Los Bonjour mes amis Ketu Bawani Konnichiwa Ni hao ni ama Sani Bonani Jumbo Haragani Assalamu alaikum and Shalom. All right. And at this time, I would like to remind you, if you have not already, subscribe to this channel. We're very, very important. Okay, let's get these thumbs up. Let's subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, click the bell. And I need to speak on this. I kind of hated to speak on this because this channel here is pretty small. And so the brothers that I know that I am speaking to are the brothers that are desiring the truth. But this video right here might open up the floodgates for just everybody. So we'll navigate as usual. But pay attention, all right? I'm still doing what I do in the community, so the donations are going to be much appreciated. All right? So my PayPal me link will be in the description box along with my email address. For those of you that need, there was a guy that needed, one of the things I came out of was from Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. All right, I have the Apocrypha also on PDF. So if you want it, check the description box, hit me up on the email. All right, so let's get into this. All right, first let's look at the comment. All right, y'all. I want y'all to listen up here, and y'all tell me why everybody got their panties in a bunch and dudes put on their simp cape. And all right, we have the deep police. All right, but not now we have the other kind of police. All right, this is sickening. Pay attention.
Are you single?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you are single?
Yeah.
You know,
Let me tell you at this point why he's single. The person that was talking to him or that he was interested in, and this is something else to look into, split up with him over the Star Wars stuff. When I say that Star Wars The Last Jedi was bad for a bunch of people, man, was it bad. But all right, let's go on with this. I just wanted to put that little bit of information out there. This brother, well, Pacific Rim was all right. The Uprising was all right. I watched it on the plane. I wouldn't pay for it at the movie. I liked the first one a lot better.
okay, so Andy hosts a show called Love Connection. It's on tonight.
I've heard about
Yeah.
it.
So if you're looking, Andy could set you up.
What's your type?
All right, pay attention. This is what got every. I'm gonna just let him say it.
No, a gorgeous black woman would be amazing for me.
I see several in the audience. Yes.
Amazing for
Yes.
me.
Okay, good. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay. We're working it out.
What's going on?
We're working it out. We're working it out.
Nice.
All right. Can you believe that people actually had a problem with this comment coming from a black man? Can you believe that people actually had a problem with this comment? People went so far as to call it racist. Now, here's the thing. As I looked at what one guy said, that especially with England, the people in England, they travel to Africa often because it's easy for them. They make ties and relationships with communities in Africa. He has close ties to Nigerian. Is it Nigerian or Kenyan? Somebody help me out. But he has close ties to families and communities in Africa. So that's where his heart is, in Africa. Like, because I won't at the moment talk to a black woman here because they're just too dangerous. And like I say here, that doesn't mean that all of them are detrimental to us. It's just that so many are, and that you don't know who's going to do you in. Which one of these black women will do you in, that you can't trust any of them until somebody really proves in some way to you that they don't mean you any harm. That's how you got to look at it in the United States. As I was talking to a brother in the United States, you have to look at it as universal precaution, that you have to take precautions for everyone, because you don't know which one of them will destroy your life. All right. And it's something you're not allowed to say. You're not allowed to speak that truth, even though you see it going on from man to man to man and everyone around you. You see all these lies creep up through through means and Me Too that was created by these women to destroy men. Right? So I learned a lot about Brazil. Believe that. All right. Now, in saying that, all right, this guy has probably has as similar of an experience with communities in Africa, wherever he goes, than that I do with Brazilian people. I mean, just the people. All right. But I will say something else. The American people definitely show you where they stand, and let's say the people of European countries, when a man cannot have a preference. Period. The women have preferences. Black women will tell you all day she only like white men. A black woman will say that. None of the women ever get up and call her any kind of names. All right. The dudes have some choice names for her. All right. Because she can't be trusted in the Afro community. But if she want them, she could have them and stay in that community. And nobody cares so long as she stays in that community. The problem is when she go there and then try to get back into the community with what is left over from when they got done with her. That's the problem. You want to be for somebody, then be all the way for him. And he's all the way for whoever he's for. All right? And so this was the problem. Here's the other thing. This brother is up here because they have an idea to make him Blade, so to speak. And this dude is like, no, Wesley Snipes is the person for the job. So he's looking out for other actors also. All right. And so he's kind of deep in whatever culture he's in. So that would be why he would make and give the answer that he would give. He didn't even think about it. He didn't even think about it. So you know this is what he likes. This is what he is attracted to. Why are you supposed to be with somebody that you're not attracted to for whatever reason? Many of the reasons that brothers are not attracted to black women in the United States is not because of the body or how they look. It's the acts. It's how they act. It's fearful. They've seen so much dirt done to other men that, like I said, you have to just take that universal precaution. He's not living that life in England or in Africa where he hangs out a lot. All right. So that's going to kind of forge his choices. All right. That's going to be information that he makes about his choices, how he's treated by those set of women. And the set of women in Africa that he's talking to know how to treat a man. It's not like here in the Western countries where these women are trying to be the man. So how come we just can't let this dude have his choice? And the other thing I'm tired of is when we like ourselves and we like being about ourselves, how are we racist for being about ourselves? All right, but this is another redefining of a word by the Caucasian system in order to further objectify minorities in the European system. All right, the only place where minorities is under European governments. All right, and they work hard using words, witchcraft, and all the rest of that stuff to maintain that. Remember, that's why men can only have one wife. Unless you're a thug, then you can screw everybody in the hood, apparently. You see what I mean? So the bad guys can produce multiple children. The good guys can only produce one. Either way, this dude shouldn't be getting any grief for making that comment, but he is. Wow. And that's on both sides, the Caucasian people and the so-called black people. I know no brothers had anything negative to say to him about this, because we would understand that he's living in a different culture. The wall is reserved for the wicked women everywhere, but primarily for the BAW in the United States. And still, while he said that, he's not checking for these females in the United States. His heart is in Africa. All right. Where he's made a purpose of being parts of some of the communities there. All right. So with that said, I'm out.